Hello, it's me, Robin, with Simple Food, Simple Life. I wanted to show you what I'm up to today. Well, one of the things I'm doing. In the cold weather months, I like to grow sprouts. And especially more so now that the prices have gone up on a lot of produce, and frankly, in some circumstances, the quality has gone down. So sometimes I don't buy lettuce, greens, or things like that. I just grow sprouts. Sprouts are very high in nutrition, they're tasty, and they are very easy to grow. In this jar, I've got some mung bean sprouts, and in this jar, I've got some zesty, they're called zesty sprout mix, because there's several different types of seeds in here. Now then, let me show you right here. I have had these for years. I ordered them off of Amazon a long time ago. They come in the 1 pound packages. They are the Now Real Food brand. And this is the zesty sprouting mix. These are the mung beans. Mung beans tend to be a little larger than other sprouts. So they hold up well in stir fry and those kinds of things. Now, the mung beans, like I said, this is a 1 pound package. I really like these. They're very flavorful. They are a little stronger than some sprouts. The sprouting mix is a combination of clover, fenugreek, and radish seeds. So they have a little bit of a spicy flavor, but they really are delicious. I can put these in wraps. I can eat them on the side of my plate as just a little bit of something nice and green and crunchy. One of the ways I love to eat sprouts is I take a poached egg, I put it on a piece of sourdough toast, and I put some sprouts on the toast along with a little bit of butter and with my egg, and they are absolutely delicious. The reason they are so nutritious is because they are young. They are at the peak of their vitamins and minerals. Now then, let me show you. Oh, you can get these on Amazon, but you check them out. They range anywhere from $9 to however much. And so they're good. Okay. Now then, let me tell you how I do this. I take a clean jar. You can use any jar you want to. These happen to be canning jars. And you put in a tablespoon of the seeds, and then you put in just enough water to cover the seeds. Let them set for at least 12 hours. Then drain the water, rinse them, drain again, and put them in a dark spot. I just stick them in the cabinet above the sink. And what you're going to do every single day, every day without fail, until they are sprouted the way you want, or as much as you want, you're going to rinse them in the morning, and you are going to rinse them in the evening. So you rinse them when you get up in the morning, and you rinse them and drain them before you go to bed at night. Now, some people get very picky about the water they use. I just use tap water. I've been doing this for 12 years. Tap water is perfectly fine, and I also soak them in tap water. So you don't have to get too crazy about all this. Sometimes we don't do stuff because other people make it very complicated. It's not complicated. All right, now then, this is what I've been actually using this drainage system. Technical, isn't it? I've been using this drainage system for 12 years, actually, since I've begun sprouting. And all this is it's a canning jar ring. You can see I've got the wide mouth and I have the narrow. And I simply went down to my garage. I found some screen. This is nylon screen. I wouldn't use metal if I were you. Nylon screen. I cut it to fit, washed it really good, and honestly, I've been using these ever since. They work perfectly great. So that when I'm rinsing them, I rinse them really, really good. As they start growing, I take my little chopstick, I stir them up, stir, 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 so they all get rinsed really well. They all get a nice bath. And then I pop that lid back on, and then I drain them. And then I come back and I will drain them once again, because a little water will accumulate on the bottom. And you don't want them sitting in the water, because it could encourage mold, and we don't want that. So after a couple of days of sitting in the dark cabinet, I bring them out into the light. And I let them set out on my countertop, and then I grow them for as long as I deem necessary. You will come to a place where, you know, you don't want them too big, but you also want to give them a chance to really grow nicely. Okay? Now then, this is what I do, usually around the day before I'm going to harvest these. I put them in a bowl. You can use glass bowl, stainless steel bowl. I put them in a bowl. I cover them with cold water, and I allow the hulls. See these little hulls here? That's the hulls that is left from the sprouting. I allow the little hulls to float to the top of the water while they're in their bath, and then I just take a slotted spoon or whatever, and I remove the hulls and I discard those, because when the hulls are in there, it may encourage a mold growth, and you don't want that, because the hulls are done. They've done their job. They're ready to go to hull heaven now. So do that, and then I made sure they rinsed really well, rinse my jar, put them back in the jar, and I give them another day or so, and they do absolutely beautifully. Now, I do have the quart jar. This is not going to fill up the quart jar, but I do want them to have a lot of space. If you want to make a quart jar of sprouts, if you want to grow those, then by all means, add 2 tablespoons of sprout seeds. I measure my seeds by the tablespoon. I put some in. And then honestly, when they are done and you're going to harvest them, all you do is you do the same thing again. Put them in the bowl, give them a cold water bath, let whatever hulls are remaining float to the top, remove them, drain them very, very well, and then I store them in a covered glass dish with a folded paper towel to absorb the moisture, and they last a good long while. Actually, because I eat them regularly when I have them, I can't give you a term about how long they'll last, but they'll stay nice a couple of weeks in your refrigerator. And that's all you do. That's it. You get a big bang for your buck. I've had these packages of seeds, I'm not joking, for years, and I am still using them. Just keep them sealed up. They will stay fine. You don't have to do anything special to them. When the fresh vegetables and produce and things like that come in the spring, then I will eat that. And also seasonally, some produce in your supermarket will start looking a little bit better, hopefully be less costly. And you can revert to that if you want to, and then do your sprouts another time. Okay? All right. So that is how you do it. Don't go to a lot of expense. You don't need a bunch of equipment. No, 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 no. Use what you have. Okay? All right. That's it for sprouts today. That's all there is. I'm actually doing some fermentation water. I have a new batch of fermentation water going. I love this stuff. I ferment the water with the fruit. I drink it. I'll go into that at another time. And I'm very sad because I'm on the very last of my apple cranberry vinegar that I made in 2021. And I actually add this to my fermentation water and have a glass of it. And it is awesome and good for me. All right. That's it. If you have any questions or comments, be sure and put them below, and I will do my best to answer them. I try to reply to the comments because I think that is important. And And share this if you think that someone else would be interested in it. And if you like it, like it. If you don't like it, then don't like it. That's perfectly fine. I'm okay with it. Okay, I have a lot of stuff to do today, but I just wanted to put this out here for you. I love you guys. You know I do. I'm so glad that you are here. And as always, you know that little is much when God is in it. Okay? All right. I'll be back to see you real soon. And you have an awesome day. All right. Love you. Bye-bye. This is a postscript because I forgot to tell you one important thing. Many seeds or legumes can be sprouted. The first sprouts I ever grew were from lentils. And that was my first foray into sprouting. And they did really, really well. So there's all kinds of seeds, legumes that you can sprout. You're not relegated to just the packages that say for sprouting. So dig into it, do some research, and you will be amazed. You probably have got some, I don't know, probably some packets of seedlings like radish seeds or whatever that you could actually sprout. Broccoli seeds. There are a myriad of seeds that can be sprouted. I mean, lots and lots, and you probably even have some packages of those in your own home. So, give it a try, do a little research on it, and honestly, I want to add this as well. Do not, under any circumstances, make this complicated. It is very easy, very simple. Just make sure that you are rinsing your sprouts every morning and every night, and your sprouts will be wonderful. Okay? All right, that's it. I just wanted to add that little postscript because, you know, P.S. P.S. All right, talk to you later. Bye-bye.